let us play Her Heart Anew, a game by Starmage. Oh yeah, I saw some screens for this actually. World of Vyen, year 280 AR, Arcane Renaissance. Same old village outskirts. Okay, I'm going to turn the music up just a tad. Let me know if it's too loud or whatever. What trouble did you two get yourself into this time? Jomal got bitten by a dog because he kept teasing it with a stick. Hey, I wasn't teasing it. I wanted to play fetch. Yes, you did. Music's fine? Nice. Good to hear. Yes, you did. Oops, sorry. I don't know what happened there. Something about my screen. And why are you even trying to play fetch with a dog twice as bigger than you? Twice as big as you. Oh, well, that's the wording. Okay, that's enough, you two. Jomal, let me see your bite wound. Here it is, Miss Myrrh. It still hurts. Now, take a deep breath. There, should feel better now. Wow, the pain disappeared. It was as if my wound was never there. Oh, they're a healer. Yay, now I want to get wounded so Miss Myrrh can use her awesome magics on me too. Suni, I'm going to tell your parents if you do that. Hee, just kidding. Well, it's getting late. You two should head back to your homes now. We will. Thank you, Miss Myrrh. Wow, I should probably follow my own advice and head home too. Mom, Dad, I'm home. What's with the long faces? Myrrh, your mother and I wanted to talk to you about something. Yes, it's about our finances. Our store is barely making any V's the moment our neighbor opened their own shop. Competition has been really tough. I see. Well, then I can make use of my healing powers. Some people are willing to pay me for my abilities. I can help provide for us. It's not as easy as that, Myrrh. Your mother and I are also drowning in debt. What your father is trying to say is that a noble man from Corona has his eyes set on you, and he's willing to help us pay all our debts, for as long as you give our heart to him. Marry him. Your heart to him. Marry him. Excuse me, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry, but are you suggesting selling me off to some man I barely even know? He's a noble, Myrrh. He will help elevate us all from our financial burdens, and you should be taken care of for life. This makes sense because this is just how it happened. You know, a lot of arranged marriages were due to this fact. Yes, and you're already 22 years old, so it's best that you finally marry. After 22 long years. But I can't do that. Look, if this is because of finances, then give me a week to earn enough Vies with my healing power so I can pay off your debts. We already may have made a deal with this noble man, Myrrh. Yeah, 22 long years, and it's like, well, you finally time to get married. And he wants you as soon as possible. Wow, that's very intense. Mom, Dad, I can't believe you'd do this to me. So that's all I am? A remedy to be traded? A daughter weighed against coin? Married off to a man I don't even know? A future I did not choose? Myrrh, this is Lord Jimbo, Antony of Corona. So she's 22? A bit old for my liking, but she will do. Disgusting, coming from Father Time himself? Ugh. Well, she makes up for it by having her healing abilities. I see, she'll be quite useful then. Useful? Speak, girl. Myrrh, Lord Jimbo is addressing you. Yes, my lord. Hehe, what a wonderful voice you have. Lovely voice. Oh, is this how old they are? I thought they were young. Here's your Visey. I shall take her with me to Corona this instant. This is very huge, Lord Jimbo. Our debts are going to be paid in full and then some. Oh, thank you, thank you. Come on, my wife-to-be. Let's go. Go on, sweetie. She don't want it. She don't want to be the wife. At Corona, Lord Jimbo's manor. I need more booze. Hiccup. Right away, my lord. Right away, my lord. I think I want to puke. How are you enjoying your dinner, my love? I'm quite enjoying it, my lord. Come on, darling, give me a kiss. Hiccup. Let me taste those luscious lips of yours. Hiccup. No, get away from me. Oops, that's a first time chatter, and that's a link. let me how do I do this? Mod actions. Ban. Yay. No, get away from me. Why you? Ugh, you ungrateful wench. I hope you didn't forget that I picked you up from the gutters. Not the physical abuse. The next time you disrespect me, it will be right cheek. Got it? I want to scream so bad. Yes, my lord. Humph. Hiccup. Is this how it ends for me? Not with a dream, but with a bargain? If my hands can heal strangers, why can they not save myself? Corona Town Square. 1 kilogram of garlic and onions. Here you go, ma'am. Thank you. To be honest, I'm still quite surprised to see this many beast folk. Look at them all roaming around. So many. I guess it's true what they say, that this continent is where most of them reside. There's a lot. They're not nicer than our most fellow humans I've known anyway. Where does this, what's it called? Tile set come from anyway? It's quite interesting. There's a lot of black in it. The beasties, yeah, all those little beasties roaming around. So, I heard you're Lord Jimbo's wife-to-be. When's the wedding? It's from the 16-bit pack? Oh, I see. Unfortunately, yes. Nice. Oops, sorry, I should be grateful and all that. It's okay, you don't have to hide it. We all know how unlikable that guy is, but you know what? I heard a rumor that the guild is paying a huge price for a certain request done for them. Why is he worth so much that you can leave that abusive loser and gain financial freedom and independence? For real? Yes, you might be able to put your healing powers to good use for this quest. I'm not sure what the quest will be, but I can already see you're someone capable. I see. Thank you for the intel. This must be my escape. Even prison cells have cracks where light slips through. And if there isn't, then I'll make one. Come again? You're going out at this hour? I already told you the rules of my household. You're only allowed to leave when you're to fetch something for me. I understand, little Jimbo. It's very important. Come on, think of something. I forgot my satchel. Liar, I saw you put it down the stables. Oh no. Hehe, you're not leaving without my permission, got it? Jimbo's creepy. You'll do well remembering that for the rest of your life. Okay, rest of my life. She's so young. She's 22 years old. Actually, that's pretty old. She's almost lived a full life, hasn't she? 22 years. No. Creepy Jimbo. I refuse to live like this for the rest of my life. I refuse. I'd rather die now than live like this. Dang you're disgusting. A full 22 years of life. She's almost... She's past her prime. No, I said this is a 34-year-old, so... What did you say? Oh no, at this moment there's no turning back. What did you say? I said you're disgusting, and I'd rather mop the ocean floor than stay a second longer being near you. Oh, the cutting out of the music and then the tense music. This is my chance. Did she hurt him? I know we have to go. The guild. Wow, so this is the guild. I wonder why there's not much people yet. I expect this place to be crowded with people wanting to win that Vyen award. Oh well, I should go talk to the guild master. Nah, let's go. Okay, there's no turning back. How about we go to the next room? No, we go to see the guild master. Well, I guess we're saving. Hello, I'm the guild master Viola. How may I help you? I heard about a certain quest. Are you here for the quest of the Lair of Ezul? I mean, if that's the one that gives the large amount of Vyen, you're in the right place then. I must say, you're quite brave to tackle on this quest, being a girl your age. A lot of people seem scared to partake in this quest. There's only a few guys who registered, and now there's you. Oh, I guess it explains why the building is emptier than it should be. Yep. Now, if you're 100% sure you're qualified, I want you to sign this waiver that we will not be held accountable and should something happen to you during this quest. Sure, I guess. Signing waivers, just letting people, damage you if they like. Now put your name and date of birth and sign this document thrice. Okay, done. Great, you're now eligible to win the prize once you finish this quest. Okay, the prize, I don't know. So your quest is to come together with other participants, journey your way to the Lair of Ezul, and look for the ruby eye artifact rumored to have been lost in that lair. Now that you got the gist of it, you may proceed to the room on your right and meet up with the other participants, make your plans, gather your supplies, and then depart. Alright then, thank you. Take care. Hee. Yeah, let's save. I wonder if this will have a similar structure to the other one. Oh, hi, I'm here for the quest. Nervous laughter. Oh, this is just a fixed party, I think. Yep, they can't sue. Hi, Kai. How's it going? I'm playing an RPG Maker game by Starmage, who is in chat. How are you? This game is called Her Heart Anew. and it was made for the same event that I made Piranha Hill for. I've been just playing games from that jam. The style of this game is so cute. Yeah, it's got cute pixel art, hasn't it? Yeah. For reference, Starmage Kaipai has recently been working with RPG Maker. They had RPG Maker before, but they've really picked it up now and just started working with it. And yeah, been giving them tips here and there. So yeah, it's really cool to see. Just woke up very sleepy, happy to be here. Oh, awesome. Happy to have you here, Kai. Yeah, it's very awesome. It's like a new recruit to the RPG Maker world. I love to recruit them. But yes, creating worlds. I love doing that. You must be the last member of the Ruby Eye expedition. I'm Caleb, gladiator, champion of the 3 arenas, and future legend of Ezul's lair. You look far too delicate for this place. Don't worry, I'll make sure you return in one piece. Ahahaha. Yes, join the dark side of RPG Maker. He's enormous, not just in size and presence. If courage had a heartbeat, it would sound like his laughter. I'm Myrrh, it's a pleasure. If you intend to return in one piece, brute force alone will not suffice. Zoran, warlock, I assume you at least understand basic dungeon survival protocols? His voice is colder than steel. He looks at me as though I am a problem to be solved, not a person to be known. I can follow instructions, well, for the most part. Good, I dislike liabilities. Kaipai says my favorite immediate idea was to make a horror adjacent game. Horror is creepy. I don't know why I didn't assume you would go to horror, but yes, horror is good. Horror is good. I know a few horror devs. They're fun. Oh, who said that? My, what a serious gathering. Look at this one with the with the mask here. Neo. I specialize in making difficult situations disappear. Wink. Why is he staring at me up and down like that? He's a Casanova. I see. He kind of, the mask reminds me of Persona 5 a little. Yeah, the design is very cool. He feels like a secret, like a door that should not be opened, and yet I don't recall the rose has given her name. Oh my, sorry, I'm Myrrh. And what exactly can you do, Myrrh? I cannot exactly fight. Oh? But I can heal wounds, illness, curses sometimes. Ha, even better. Can't swing an axe forever without someone patching the holes. He's the romance option you enjoy design the most? Nice. Statistically, survival rates increase by 37% with a competent healer. In other words, we would likely perish without you, milady. Our life is in your hands. Then it's settled. Let's gather our supplies and then we head through the Ayala woods. Less direct than the main road, but fewer guild scavengers to compete with. That's assuming there's still people willing to brave this quest. But yeah, other than that, there'll be fewer witnesses if this becomes disastrous, at least. How thrilling. Lip bite time, everybody. Very good. Well, are you ready, healer? Yes, I am ready. The lip bite. No, not the lip bite. I bite my lip. Receive 5 potion, 3 magic juice, 3 dispel herb, sacred powder, 300 Vizzy, and they've joined the party. Ayala Woods. Alright, if we're going up this route towards there, we should move forward until we reach a cave. Got it. Okay, we gotta reach this cave. By the way, I'm only doing a short stream this time around because I just wanted to play a couple more Anew start games, and I'm already feeling the tiredness creep in, so this might be my final game, but we'll see. Not of all time. I will play more games later in my life. Oh, here we go. Moves. Synergy. Yep, we like that. Taunts enemies that increase self-def and MDF by 35% for 5 turns. Rations for all. Yeah, why not? Why not X through? Combustion. Oh, we can do the evil eye and all that? Sure. There's so many of them. 4 random targets. Okay, well, let's go with that. Yes. Oh yeah, do rest if you need it. We love seeing these playthroughs. Yeah, I thought I'd just get a couple in before I rested. It's about 12:15 a.m, so it's just past midnight. But I just thought, hey, time to, you know, just get a couple in, you know. Critical, and then, oops, fight, and just use, I don't know, shield. I didn't think, but I thought maybe we should just do some. Time is not real for Benny, yeah. I just have to go with the flow, basically, mostly. Combust enemy to flame dealing that much damage. Yippee! Victory. Treasure. 1 magic juice. It is kind of distracting that there is the label for the treasure on top of it. I suppose it does make sense because it's sometimes hard to see everything, but it's not what I usually expect. Maybe it is cool. I can't tell. Can't tell how I feel about it. Bamboozled. Okay, let's increase all our magic attack, and let's mixed emotions. Yes, it's a game design decision that I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel. Oh, we stole something. I don't know what we stole. I couldn't see. Let's do the steel here. And let's do, what's this? X through, I guess. Nice. Sorry, grabbing a drink. Lucky stars. No. The synergy, yes. Oh, we've already got that, haven't we? It doesn't stack, I wonder. I like the little faces on the left here, on the bottom left. Pretty cool. Oh, we got sacred powder. You're just gonna say that? Yeah, it's like a little. They're peeking their little eyes out. It's pretty cool. The row type thing. Yeah, there's some. I don't know what scripts you can do to do this, but Starmage is really good at making, you know, at customizing them just enough to, you know, make them unique. And I don't know what scripts they use, but pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool scripts. And maybe there's some custom stuff in there too. Aesthetic is inspired and homage to the classic FFs. Oh, that makes sense. Travelers. Well met. The name's Gabe. Merchant, collector, humble supplier of brave souls. It really comes across? Yeah, true. Judging by the weapons you're carrying, I'd wager you're bound for somewhere dangerous. Ezul's lair. How ambitious. Ambition pays well, no? Sometimes. But a strange fellow. You're stationed deep within Ayala Woods, not exactly ideal trade territory. Ah, but adventurers are my favourite customers. Fear makes people generous. Or desperate. Well then, I hope you'll be neither. I'll be out of your way then. Just reach out to me, and if you wish to buy anything. I will. Don't you worry. Okay, X through. And combustion. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. Steel, I guess. You've told yourself if you complete one game you're happy with no matter the length or asset quality, they'll both treat yourself to MZ and learn how to code so you can do better things. That's awesome, yeah. That's a good one because once you learn, then you can it starts rolling through, you know. You get into the practice of it and you get going, you know. I really like that. It's cool. I think we need to recover the MP of these two. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on what Kaipai makes. I'll play it when it's released, for sure. It will be very fun. I'm sure of it. Because it's always nice when you play someone's game, you know, when it's like, hey, this is from someone I've known beforehand, and now you're playing something that they've created, and it's really exciting and good, you know. Might be a while. You just enjoy the process, you know. That's the main thing. But like share what you find, you know. You're like, oh, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that, and that's part of the fun of it, is being like, oh, look at my characters, look at what they can do, you know. Look at the map I made, and that's why we have something like RPGmaker.net, which is where it's where I found out how to, you know, share all my stuff online, progress and all that stuff. But I see you doing that in the Discord, so that's fun too. Whatever scope works for you. This is going to be a good warm-up. Okay. Oh, this is like a boss type battle, I think. Oh no, that's painful. Oh. Taunts. You'll also check out the website. Nice. I will say, it's a bit of an old world website, so there's some old world people in there, and they don't always play nice. So I apologize if I'm trying to improve the culture of the site, but it is stuck in its very early ways. Yeah. Sometimes, like, there are users there from like 2007, and if you know anything about what the internet used to be like during the 2000s, it wasn't always a nice place, but they've managed to survive, and I think some of them have become more mellow over time, but you know, when they say something that's not nice, I don't know, I'm trying to apologize for them in advance. That's why when I go, oh, join RPGmaker.net, but also some of the, you know, everyone's got the yeah, mostly just scrolling resources. Yeah, it is what it is, you know what I mean. Yeah, like I try to recommend, and I'm like, well, you know, there's a lot of lovely people there, and then there's the occasional person where you're like, I don't know about you. just the occasional person. Oh no, one of my people died. You know what I mean, Starmage, right? You could probably name a couple names. Just a couple, not too many. There's already a couple names in your head, yeah. It doesn't take too long for you to think about them, right? But what you have to do is well, I see a lot of people who stay who are quite sensitive and, you know, like tender thought and heart, like yourself, Starmage, who manage to find a way through, and sometimes I'm like, man, these people are awesome. I says, I love stoking the fire a bit and going pipe down, Grandpa. We're going to have a productive conversation. Hey, we need that too, Kyle. We definitely need that too. So maybe I do need more, you know. I think maybe sometimes the best way to create good culture is by introducing people who have good culture. We do what it takes to survive. Yeah, and I think you do so really well. You're a good influence, Starmage. I really appreciate it. And I'll always be on your team, you know that. Alrighty, moves. Kai says, I'll tone peace an angry internet person any day. Yes. An angry or a stubborn one. Some people are like, this is the truth, and whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's okay to know to be insistent on what's the truth, but they're so stubborn. And I'm like, oh my goodness, really? All heroes don't wear capes. Yes, Starmage. Kai's a good one. Deal damage and items. Nice. Skull Smash. Ooh. Oops, what am I doing? Moves. Arcane Finale. Oh, that might be... Well, might as well. Let's do all our Finale moves. Deals final blow. Yes. Because TP doesn't last between these things, I think. Right? Synergy. So many people don't actually have a damage. Okay. They all have health. Let's do it. Just shield for everyone. Wow. Brilliant. Oh, that's a very happy and lovely victory tune. Rest now, for I know naught of what it is. Eh? I don't know what he's talking about either, but speaking of rest, it's getting late, we should camp here. Alright, let me set up the fire. That's cool. Was that like a boss fight? I didn't realize it was a boss fight. Ah, the good old JRPG, you know, campfire scene. Let's have a look. Another thing beats a good relaxation after a good battle. Kai says, I'll join your community, mostly because, especially using VXS, I struggle to find specific answers to questions a lot without setting my search engine to 2015. Yes, there will be some good answers in the Discord or on the side or wherever, just being wary, you know. It's almost like two halves. There's one half of the RPG Maker community, which is like really progressive thinking and really beautiful and tender. And then there's one half which is not. It's almost like half and half. And I'm like, yeah, you don't want to... I think most of them are pretty good. It's just, you know, when you have a couple in there that like spoil the broth and you're like, oh my goodness, drama. Yeah, duality. And they just cause a lot of the heartache, and you're like, oh my goodness. But if you're good at like dealing with them, then you'll be fine. you can and I think also with a lot of game development, it is like a lot of content creation and art is a lot of, you know, like, how do I say it? A lot of neurodivergent and you know, LGBTQIA plus people in there as well, which is awesome because for some reason they happen to be very, very creative people who are very incredible at certain things like making games. So, and there's a great, you know, representation of that within game dev. So I like that part as well. Kai says, I used to get really upset with it, but now mostly they do just remind me of old man yells at cloud. And I'm like, okay, what do you think I said? And could you reread it to gain a truer understanding? Yes, it's so true. Yeah, and I'll be very protective. I'll try and be, I always slowly try and figure out ways to help that happen. Liberty was running RMN for a long time, and she was LGBT supportive before it was cool. Like, not that it might be, you know, there's this point at which it became more accepted, but this was in the mid 2000s online space, and if you were online in the mid 2000s, support for, you know, queer people was nothing like today. It was like the Wild West, but she was, you know, there were people, you know, she was making events for it and stuff like this, and so she's the current leader of RMN. So at least the leadership she's a very forward-thinking. She always has been forward-thinking in that way. So I just thought I'd mention that. RPGmaker.net, you know, she was on the cusp of that. Anyways, that sounds great. Yeah. Especially when the norm for that time was not that. That was not the norm back in the day. Well, if any of you feel threatened by creatures of the night, I can keep watch. In this very moment, you have the decision to choose which of Myrrh's companions you wish for her to forge a bond with. True legend, indeed, Starmage. You know what's funny, Starmage? I don't know if you were here when I was playing Romance in the Capital, but it's funny that for a new start, we have two, like, romance sort of two romance options in the games, like two games where you choose between romantic options, which is quite funny in a similar sort of way. Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's quite funny. Which one? What's it called? Romance in the Capital is the name of the game by Camellia Kitty. Yeah, and that one's a demo as well. It's quite cute. It's quite cute. I actually think you might like that one. Let me link it. It's also by Camellia Kitty, who's you know, they use RTP, but they use it in a very tasteful way, and it's not quite finished, but it will be soon. Yeah, and the soundtrack for that one by their boyfriend. It's a really good soundtrack. It was really sweet, right? And this one's quite similar because we got to a moment where we're like, oh, now you have to choose who to forge the bond with. I know Starmage that you have used RTP like things. I think for Raveheart in particular, it was quite RTP heavy, wasn't it? Well, not fully. There was like DLC heavy, RTP style heavy, yeah. But in this one, it's completely different, isn't it? And you've really branched out in all these different ways. No, you can only choose once. Oh, DS assets. That's what it was. That's what I kind of sometimes have a hard time figuring out the difference. Note that you can only choose once, and Myrrh will continue to bond with the chosen companion throughout the game. Okay, this is a fun way to do it. But the special edition update is close, which comes with custom arts. Yeah, I've got way too many games to play, and I really want to play Raveheart. I always have, but yeah, yeah. I should. I'll put that on my to-do list actually right now. I'll go backlogged. Raveheart will be a good one to play. Raveheart. Not that I might get around to it. I'll try and get around to it as soon as I can. It's just there's a lot of games. You like how RTP works in MZ, but VX-Ace is genuinely terrifying. Yeah. I think with MZ, the layering in the mapping is really good, and then when you go to VX-Ace, it's like, oh, it's a bit different, isn't it? Yeah, I'll show you what my backlog looks like right now. I've actually got two different backlogs. I've got one for just to do a little bit of a side mission. I've got one for professional games, and then up here I've got the RPG Maker ones, which is Kissed by a Star. That's my top one I'm going through right now. A Snowball's Chance, Tales of Zulmeric, and Raveheart. I just put that last one up there. And then this is my professional ones in my spare time. Look Outside, I'm supposed to be streaming that one too. Yeah, I'm about 5 hours in. But I put you there because I'm playing these ones first, and and I've been wanting to. I'm actually playing some Esoteric Ebb right now, and that's quite awesome. I actually quite love that one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yes, I'll turn this off as well. You love them? Oh, that's awesome. The art direction is not great, and I enjoy MZ. You can move all the parts of the face to create better cohesion. Yeah. It really is an interesting one, right? And VX-Ace was a good step forward from XP in terms of tooling. That's what was good about VX-Ace. It was a good step forward in the right direction, and a lot of great games came out of VX-Ace, like Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass and other such games. It was an interesting step forward. XP was quite beautiful in its RTP, but it's the direction it went into was kind of a bit iffy, you know. There's a new event. There's a couple of new events actually. Well, there's the soup one. This is the site. I'll show the site actually. There's the soup one. New event. Yeah, there's let me see. Yeah, Super RMN Land. So this is we create a Super Mario. There have been previous Mario games that we've created all the way going back to like the 2010s, and you use this engine SMBX2, and you you design a level. You can only submit up to 5, and I've never played a Super Mario game from front to back. I've played some, but I haven't finished one. I'm not a Mario expert by any means, but I'm going to be making a level. And I'm going to be trying my best. So there's that. And then there's also RMN Soup, which is like a 3D little room thing where everyone creates rooms and we're all going to put it together. So it's quite fun little ones. Yeah. Baby steps. I actually really enjoy the pre-made sprites. That art is good, and you can actually make banging games. Yes, true. Jimmy, I'll get back to you one day. And the RTP specifically scares me. Yes, 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 yes. It's so true. And VX is the game that is the engine that I made most of my games in, because that's sort of when I joined making games for real. Is when VX came out. So this was my biggest game for a while. Account Mew, and there's a Sokoban. This is how I got known for doing Sokobans and such like. So this obviously doesn't really look like a VX game, but you can sort of see that the little boy is basically the little boy from VX made into a silhouette. And then, so it can look very different. Now looking back, I'm like, wow, this is a bit intense. I don't think I would go the same direction, but yeah, stuff like this. Bro, I went to sleep and you were streaming, just woke up, you've been able to stream an hour. Oh, well, the thing was I had a break and I thought to come back. Like, it's like 12:30 a.m. It's like half an hour past midnight for me right now. I'm just enjoying the late night stream. You know how sometimes, I know there's a professional way of streaming where you're like, hey, I only stream once per day, stream a particular time. I'm just like, I just felt like streaming again today, so just opened it up. Yeah, that's we're just talking about the different engines and stuff. VX Ace is a good one. Nova is another one who sort of I know he made games in earlier engines, but I think his first big published games were in VX Ace, and he's just gone crazy from there. We all go crazy because we're game devs. Technically, it's a new day for me. It's a new start. I agree. So let's see which companion we choose to bond with. This is oh, is this the? Yeah, this is Starmage's game, Her Heart Anew. I can't remember if you actually played this one. Oh, you played Romancing Reed, which was a different Starmage game. And anyone who plays a Starmage game knows what Starmage's style is like, basically. Yeah. So Nova and I, funnily enough, we sort of joined RMN about the same time, and I consider Nova like a great peer of mine for like a decade. Coming over just like 12 years or 13 years now. Yeah, Romancing Reed. Oh, yeah, Romancing Reed. It seems like Starmage has made a lot of romance style games at the moment. VX Ace. That's why I have a soft spot in my heart for VX Ace. It's got some things in it, but I think if I were to recommend an engine for any noob now, I would say MZ. That would be my thing. Or Whisper. There might be a new one coming out this year. Who knows? I might have heard it on the wind. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, curious. All right, who would I forge a bond with? I forgot what each one was now. Calum is the... Oh no, I forgot. I think Neil was the cool guy. I think he's a cool friend, but I don't think I'd want him to be my romantic interest. As long as it's... Yeah, you change... It might be the way to go, Kai, except to be like, to wait a little while, because the most recent RPG Maker that came out was Unite. It was the one that was like a Unity extension, and Whisper, it was really, really awful. Totally awful. The worst thing that RPG Maker Company has ever produced. So, yeah, so we hope they bounce back from that. The idea was probably because it was a Unity extension that I just think it was kind of bad. Yes, small stream today, Raim. How you doing? It's midnight midnight for me, but yeah, we were just talking about Unite, and yeah, RPG Maker Unite, it was really bad. Raim is everyone here is great developers. Yeah, I think Kai, they were trying to go with the future and being like, we gotta get with Unite. We got to get with Unity, sorry, because they were thinking that way. But yeah, it was a choice that made sense, but also I think that they've always been a little bit out of touch. And I think that helps them if they're just by themselves making their own software. So I hope that with this next one they're making, they'll just be by themselves making their own little software, you know, instead of trying to make a Unity extension. Because I hope they've just learned their lesson to be like, okay, that failed. Oh, and it also, I think, yeah. Next one is with. I think, didn't that already release, or is that going to release? Oh, I think that's a new Nintendo Switch. I think that's already been. Yeah, I don't know if there is a video essay on Unite, but oh man, it was awful. Starmage, you say that. You say hopefully have 2.5D or 3D option. I sincerely go, nope, leave that to Smile Builder. Leave that to Bacon, RPG Maker Bacon. Do what RPG Maker does best, 2D. Just have it 2D. I'm really sorry, but in my opinion, too many risks lately. Just make the good 2D RPG Maker, improve things bit by bit. Yeah, and support the games that RPG Maker already does, like Look Outside. Yeah, like, you know, like all the big successful, like what it does already really well. I know also you've made some really good 3D games, Starmage. We're using MZ3D, but we'll leave that to plugin creators as well. But yeah, my advice for them, I hope that just make it solid, you know, just make it real solid. Good RTP, good tools. Just focus on that, you know, and improve. Is MV free yet? XP was free. Oh, okay. Interesting. That would be fun. Yeah. From looking at a video that compared MV and MZ mostly seems to be what they did, and I think it's really neat. Yeah, that's what they did. It's almost like with MV and MZ, I will recommend MZ each time because what they did was they just improved stuff. And I don't know, Kai, if you know that there was VX, which was pretty bad, but it had promise, and they released VX Ace, which was just like VX improved, and it improved on all the things from VX. So, yeah. So sometimes they do that, and then maybe they just need to. Yeah, there were a lot of under the hood stuff that MZ fixed, making. Yeah, it was like they upgraded some frameworks underneath to make it go faster. It is mostly faster. And I think the layering system in the mapping is different. Do they allow for infinite layers? No, I don't know actually. It is optimized. Yeah, it's more optimized. So yeah, MZ is the one that I like to use. Who would you fought to bond with? Let's go, Caleb. You fought bravely today, Myrrh. I didn't fight. You stood your ground and kept us alive. That counts. I just realized they have sideburns that go all the way down to their chin. The cat boy, yeah. I forgot. I didn't realize that the sideburns go all the way down. Yeah, that's cute. Oh man. Hee. Well, you also really like being a hero, don't you? I grew up fighting in the arenas. Thought if I became strong enough, no one I cared about would ever get hurt. But somehow, Zoran is right. Strength isn't just swinging an axe. Took me a while to learn that. He says it so easily, but I wonder how many times he failed before he understood that. What if you can't protect everyone? Then I protect everyone long enough for you to learn how to protect yourselves. Hey, teach a person to fish, they'll fish for... Oh, I screwed that up. Teach a person to... Oh, never mind. Besides, if anything tries to get to you, I'll simply throw them. Oh dear. Oh, we like someone who can throw people. Kaylin's move has been upgraded, to Gladiator's Will Plus. So the person we date will just get stronger because we love them. It's so romantic, hopelessly romantic. It's like, if I just have a crush on someone and we grow together, they'll get stronger because of me. You love Myrrh's design so much. She's so cute and the colors are beautiful. Her bun with the ribbon. It's very good. I agree. Your lover gets stronger. Yes, because you love them. It's so hopelessly romantic. It's great. Caleb's move has been upgraded. It's time to rest. Okay. Party's well rested. Good to know. All right, let's move up, people. Glad you like her design. Oh, Ariel and Cinderella. Interesting. Interesting choices, yeah. That's good. Do we have any equipment that we can lug around? No, I don't think we've picked up any. We've just picked up gold. And I suppose that is a choice by Starmage to be like, hey, you pick up gold and then you buy stuff at the store, right? Okay, moves. Prowling Slash. Good choices. Taunts enemies. X through. Combust the enemy into flames. Okay, so, Prowling Slash. Ooh, Creepy Vine. Ooh, Hedgehog. Ooh, okay. Cool. I love that little ending jig. It's quite cute. Alrighty. Your plans for today just got cancelled, so game making it is. Kai, that's so relatable. It's just like, well, I guess I'm game making today. Wow, I've never been to a cave before. Inviting, isn't it? Maybe we should focus on surviving this place and getting to the other side. Yes. It does look kind of toxic in here, doesn't it? More game making. Yes. Yes. And the other thing that's good for the community is, you know, when you just share your screenshot and everyone goes, oh, I like this place. Oh, I like that. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in that. And it hopefully gives you motivation to do more, you know? Who can wear the pointy hat? Oh, defense. Who needs it? It might be Zoran that needs it, because they have the least amount of defense. So it'd be nice to give them a pointy hat. Oops, I want to do the latest one. Here we go. Okay, let's fight. Yeah, let's increase our synergy. Gladiator's will plus. Oh, Gladiator's will plus. And then rations? No, we don't need rations. We'll just X through. And then, combust an enemy. And then quick wand, I suppose? Yeah, I guess so. Yesterday was supposed to be an asset making day, but you got very waylaid. We're trying to fix a particular part of the cutscene, so it is fortuitous. Hey, there is a person, one of my favorite developers, my favorite game developers, Kalunio. He just makes a lot of great games. They're disturbing games, but he creates horror games actually, and they're one after the other. I just realized I'm blocking the command list with my face. But he makes one after the other. And then he said his main game making advice is work on what you want to work on for the day. Disturbing games, tell me more. oh man, Kai, they get really. He's the creator of a game called Beautiful Escape Dungeoneer. Yeah, and he creates all these, and Therapist Mind Manager is another one. Beautiful Escape Dungeoneer is a game, I'll look it up. It's actually quite popular and historically in RPG Maker. So it's like you're Verge and you are a dungeoneer, which means you create dungeons for people to go through, and you create videos from the dungeons. It is quite, just the trigger warnings and all that sort of stuff, it is quite intense, and it's from like 2000s. When was it released? So it does have a little bit of, I don't think it's edginess, but it is sort of like, oh, it's 2010 it was created. And I see, yeah, the aesthetic, see, look here, that's probably a good idea of what you can expect. Yeah, it's a little intense, and but it's like you create a dungeon for people to walk through, and video game. It's like about 90 minutes. Probably won't stream that stuff. Oh yeah. That's cool, because yeah, it's I think Riggy streamed this, but it was like, it's like on the edge of what you can stream. I think I don't think you can stream everything. I mean, sorry, it's like on the edge of it. Yeah, unsettling to grow your brain. Yes. My favorite by him is this one, Therapist Mind Manager. But it's a little bit my style. It's not everyone's style, but it's a very visual novel-y style thing of like a therapist going through life and consoling their clients and such like. It's a cool style, yeah. And these are solo developers as well. But yeah, he's a psychologist from Brazil. He's been a good friend of mine for about 5-6 years now, and yeah, he makes good games. But yeah, his advice, by the way, the reason why I brought him up is it seems obvious, but it's like, whenever you work on the thing you want to work on. It's what he does. Try and make the game development process fun for yourself. And even him, he makes lots of great games, but he's like, I just always work on the thing I want to work on. I don't want to make it a chore, he says. So I think when you think even the high quality games, you can be like, wow, they literally just work on the thing they want to work on first. And then eventually you have to work on the stuff that are more painful. That's just inevitable with game development. But just try to, just switch tasks and do the thing that you, and never feel guilty about it, basically. Because just work on the thing that you want to. You set goals, but eventually, especially right now, because I'm mostly learning, got to keep the motivation. Yeah. So work on the thing that interests you is the idea, I suppose, hopefully. Instead of thinking, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. But do the thing that really interests you. Yes. The art. Enjoy the process. Exactly. Alrighty. Where was I? Gladiator as well. Synergy. I think we already have synergy, don't we? I one thing I'm not sure if I double up the status. The lizard with its tongue. Yeah. Oh no, Caelim's dead. Oops, it knocked out rather. Claw. Let's steal. Sacred powder. Shield for all allies. Steal. Potion stole. Skull smash. Yeah, we got all our TP. Eternal grace. Osmo. Wow, evil eye. There we go. Prowling smash. Slash, sorry. Woohoo! And they dance all Irish when they're finished. Alrighty. Yeah, he's silly. A little bit silly, isn't it? Synergy is... They dance all Irish for sure. Pixel art is on so cute. Yes, it is. It's so cute, isn't it? Did you get this from several packs, or did you do a little bit of this as well? Some edits as well, Starmage? Because I think Kai was trying to find some tile sets and stuff, but also it's good to learn. I'd like to know as well how you managed to put together the visuals for this one. Pixel faces are from the Tiny Tales generator pack. Okay. Oh, so it's like a generator. Oh, nice. So that's how you get them all to be in the same style, but also create your sort of your own. So it's like a consistent. The art I drew was for the game title cover art. That's awesome. Yes, we love that. Curse all enemies. You've accepted your 32x32 fate and that you must learn how to draw people. Hey, it's fun, you know. It's a little bit of fun. I never have. Sorry, Kai. I don't draw my own sprites, but some people do. Like ZDS, for example, does, but he learned a bit later. And yeah, so I don't sprite. I just use other resources. I can make edits, but it's like you can create more of your own style if you want to, if you have those skills. So that's why a lot of great games were made by great artists before they knew about games, because before they started making games, because they just used their pixel artistry and, you know, normal artistry to make some good looking stuff. But you can also just make some fun games and worlds without that much of a knowledge of that, and get people on board your team eventually who will have those skills, like myself, where I'm like, hey, ZDS, you want to do my graphics for Prayer on a Hill? Well, he actually offered, because I had another person doing them, but they kind of went missing. So not missing, well, they just didn't return. So ZDS was like, I can do it. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, that sometimes works. Wait, is this? Oh, I thought that was like water. It's not. It's like grass. Yeah, pixel packs exist. They're good too. Yeah, you're starting out with parallaxes and working from there. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't even know how to do parallaxes, Kaipai. You're already doing stuff that I never even. I just get packs and stuff, and I edit existing pictures and stuff, but I don't do my own art or anything like that to that extent. You found some pixel art apps and intrigued because you can still use your Apple Pencil. That's cool. Very cool. I wonder if I should fight every enemy or if I should just zoom past them. You should check out more pixel apps. That's cool. That is cool. This is an interesting effect you've done. Now I'll give like a tiny history of, like, not a history, but this is like using a lighting script within that's been added, and it's been created by someone else that creates the blackness and then creates a mask of like flickering and stuff. So you can use scripts like that to make stuff like that. But as you go into the dark, so you can't really see in here because we don't have a light around our character, which is absolutely fine. But it's just like, it's different things like that. But I like this idea of like lots of different light sources creating the light for people. Oh yeah. You can skip most mods, but you can get them if you want more money. I see. Yes. But yeah, it's just different ways of creating lighting and stuff like that. And it's nice for like a dingy dungeon like this. It makes it feel very atmospheric. Oh, what do you know? It's Gabe again. This reminds me of that game you made, Starmage, where it was like the naked merchant, and they kept appearing over and over again. I think I get the feeling you like a merchant that keeps appearing. Right now using PixSquare, it's free, but only for 2 files at a time. That's good for learning. Oh yeah, the payment. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. The naked elf merchant. Yeah. I remember, yeah, that was interesting. I must confess, I delight in seeing Zor and analyze suspicions. Innocent or not, I guess he got the wares. Of course, perish the thought, please. This guy really isn't helping his case. Dungeon Merchants is a fun excuse to experiment with quirky characters. Oh, I see, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna move my character over again. Because overlapping with the portraits. Now then, interested in my wares? Yay. Devs helping devs. Okay, let's see. Now we can buy some stuff. Oh yeah, because then we can upgrade our things. That's cool. So I want an acolyte staff for them. And a curved sword. And a bardiche. And a priest ring. And a robe for the surgeon. For both of them. And a hard leather for both of them. And I guess I don't know how many are stacking on top of each other, but let's see. Acolyte staff, cool. That gets us some attack, magic, attack, and defense. And then we'll use robe of the surgeon. A robe with rune characters. Because this is just all down, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Bardiche, cool. Oh, do we want agility or do we want some defense? I think that's a lot of defense to be had, so we'll do steel armor. Wait a minute. Weapon, nope. Priest ring, boom. The Benny Bust-art, yes. Oh, robe of the surgeon. Yeah, I think robe of the surgeon's pretty good actually. Curved sword, hard leather. I think that's good. We got a good setup here. Are we now interested in your wares, or have we got everything? It's all equal or below our grade. Yep, I think we're good. I don't know if we need any of these. Maybe we do need some magic juice, but we've got 9 in our possession, so we should be fine. It's in our way, let's deal with it, naturally. Oh. Wow, this is a boss fight? Gladiator as well, plus. Double lizard time. Oh wow, we are killing it. Oh wow, but they are also killing it. Zero lizard time, they're gone. They got destroyed real quick. X through. Okay, let's heal our party if we can. The music for the battles is great. Yeah, I agree. Music for the battles is awesome. Let's heal ourselves first, and then final blow. Evil Eye. Skull Smash. Wow. Go Neo. Glad you like them. You enjoyed picking the tunes from the lovely packs. That's cool, you see, because you can just pick from these lovely packs, and they fit perfectly, you know. Packs are good. If you can find good ones. Oh yeah, you can do that, Kai. Oh. There's and I'm just going to. I'll show you my my mashup track, for example. I'm going to just interrupt this for a second to do a little bit of the silliness, because there's this track called Theme 1. It's from RPG Maker. I think it's MZ. And I think this is it. No, this is not the one that I was thinking of. Was it Theme? What is RPG Maker Cola? I did a bit of a mashup here. So where is it? Dun, 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 dun. Ah yes, Battle 1. Ah, that's right, Battle 1. Okay, so Battle 1. So here's the original one. It goes like this. So this is the original music. And then this is what I made out of it. Where is it? Oh, this is... Yeah, oh, this is a different one, but it's still the same. Eric is on there twice, yeah. Michael Jorkel. Bugs Nubby. I don't know why. you know that basketballer, Michael Jorkel? Oh man. Alright, let's get back to this game. So I love making these these mashups. I'm thinking of doing like an RPG Maker mashup album. Another cool. We always love a little bit of a discussion around a campfire. You were quiet today, Caleb says. Is something wrong? Can I tell you something? Always. My parents sold me to a man from Corona. He wanted a wife. They wanted vice. I thought if I could just heal more people, earn more, maybe I could fix it. Dude, this is amazing. Okay, I'll try and put it higher up my to-do list. Yeah. But I couldn't. It's a good trope, isn't it? Yeah. They're treated like an object, like something to own. You already know I used to fight in arenas. Crowds cheered, nobles wagered, I bled for their amusement. I told myself it was honourable, that if I won I'd earn freedom, but I was just another spectacle. Listen, Myrrh, no one gets to own you. Not a husband, not a crowd. You're not something to be bought. And if anyone tries to chain you again, I'll break the chains. Caleb, thank you. Myrrh and Caleb's max HP. Oh, see, they're just dating each other while everyone sits around. Everyone's just sitting around watching them do PDA and leveling up by themselves. I can imagine the other two being like, "Hey, why don't we get to do PDA?" And then you watch the third wheel and the fourth wheel hook up. Everyone else twiddling their thumbs, burning marshmallows on that fire. Just get the third wheel and the fourth wheel hook up as well, and we'll be fine. So we're in a Neo feeling. Yeah, they should hold hands, and then they were like, "Well, we gained 2 HP. Take that." It's time to rest. Party's well rested. Of course they are. Rise and shine. It's time to move forward. Hee hee hee. They should date too, indeed. They're like, oh yeah, we're dating faster than you guys. Mabel Beachside. Wow, I love the breeze here. Now, one thing I note for like an event game, it's made under event guidelines, which means Starmage does really well to be like, hey, here's a new zone, here's a new zone, here's a new, like, a quick pace for an event game, to not really let it be bogged down too much. And I think that was the thing about the one where you choose your own party. It was a bit too bogged down and like, okay, oh, hi Fee, lurk and work. Hope you have a good lurk and work. Good to see you. Wow, yeah, night shift for you, is it? Hope you have a good night shift. Don't get too tired, have that coffee. Fake dating trope to make the real couple jealous, but they actually fall. Oh wow, that's a good one, Kai. Imagine that. Oh, imagine. I don't think that's really been done from the main character's point of view too much. Like, what is the trope where like the main character notices? Oh, they do have that in romantic comedies, don't they? Where they're like, the main character notices two other people doing their main character stuff and like, I'm gonna pretend to be in love with this person and we've agreed to make them jealous. I think there's literally, what's it called? There's that Sydney Sweeney one with Glenn Powell, isn't it? What is that one called? I forgot. Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. Now it's eating at my mind. Anyone But You. Yeah, not to ruin the trope, but we like the one where the side characters do it. Maybe. I just realized I don't want to be Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. Wow, I love the breeze here. Yeah, I almost want to take a vacation here. Ah, you must have a death wish. I just love romance. I just love romance in media. What can you say? I like it even when it's not done too well. It doesn't need to be done too well to thrill me, to be honest. What can I say? I'm biased. Taunts enemies and increases. Someone take my idea, I'll never implement it. Yeah, that's the idea, right? Like, we have all these ideas. Fellow hopeless romantic. Oh, yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, I just finished watching, well, not just, but Kai knows that I watched Heated Rivalry, and oh man, I watched that. I watched reactions of that. I watched reactions of my favorite parts. I just skipped to the right part. I love that show. A little bit spicy, but very good. And when I say a little bit spicy, I think I mean like very spicy. I think I mean like quite spicy, the limit of spicy for TV, or maybe beyond the limit that I thought it would be, but it's very nice. I'm looking respectfully and sometimes disrespectfully. Alright. Prowling slash. There we go. Bam. Victory. Oops. Okay. Gladiator's Will plus. I think it's when I see Gladiator's Will plus. I can't help but think like Disney Plus, Paramount Plus. It's like, oh, we're subscribed to Gladiator's Will plus. I don't know why. Sorry for that. Sorry for that analogy. And there is a part in Dropout where they like, one of the characters is like, oh, gay marriage plus. And I like that idea. I'd subscribe to gay marriage plus. More Gladiators Will for us, please. Thank you. And then rations. We don't need it. X through. We put our X through. Critical. Awesome. The stealing failed. Shield. We love the shield. Evil Eye. Skull Smash for sure. Sorry, Turtle, that we have to Skull Smash. Oh yeah. Are we gonna use Skull Smash on the turtle and it's like got one HP left or something? That was a waste. Oh well. Perfect. Though there is no waste of turtle overkill for sure. There is no waste of a what's it called? I forgot. Crest of the Wind. What is this? It is a ornament that improves agility. One thing I will note of Starmage games, they tend to err on the side of like easiness. Not a bad thing to do, because it's much better than being super super hard, especially in an event game. If you're in an event game, you sort of should err on the side of easy if you're not sure that you can nail something more difficult. Like that other game we played. What was the theme for this event? You've said it, but I've totally forgotten. It's New Beginnings. New Beginnings. And I think in this one, the way it kind of does that is that the princess, well, the girl, she was being sold, but she is having a new beginning, basically. Where she's having a new lease on life, new friends, a new adventure, and it's like, oh, okay, new beginnings. In jams or events, I learned the hard way to lean more and play aside or easy. Yep, starting anew. Yeah. Lean into the easy side. But Kai knows, having played my game Prayer on a Hill, it's not always easy. The puzzles can be hard, and my tackling of the theme is a little bit sneaky. I kind of, I think there's new beginnings in endings, is a sort of hint, is that, when you have an ending, there is also the opportunity for a beginning. I could probably have, gone a little bit, the little lizards, they're so cute. I found such cute little lizards. And it's a little subtle ending. It's a little bit of a downer tale, but I like to think there's a little bit of a new ending at the end there, a new beginning at the end there, in terms of, yeah. Still got to go through the event games. Oh, yes, those are ZDS's pixels. ZDS is beautiful. His art's amazing. And he does a lot of edits to existing. I'm not sure if I showed you what it looked like originally, Kai, but there was... Where was my... if I go into my ones with ZDS and I go image, I'm sure he won't mind if I do this. Image, what they kind of looked like originally. This is fine. We were just talking about Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass having a new hard mode. He converted it basically from looking like this. So for anyone who knows the new style of the game, this is this is a pack that I bought. And I used that and I made it look like this. And then he made it, what's it called? Look more like, I don't know, like this is the style that he converted it to. So he did a conversion job from this to like this, which, it's inspired. There was none of these leaves here or anything like that. Yeah, huge. So you can see like these rocks are sort of modeled after the bushes, and then these bigger rocks, they're sort of inventions. Like I never had these bigger rocks, and some people were saying that it's hard to see the smaller pushable rocks based on how many rocks were there. But I don't think he wanted to do these types of bushes here. Like I had a lot of these bushes on the side, and he had more so these tree trunks. So he had to adapt that to be more like. I'm going to do a whole stream on this, on how I designed. I'm going to design some puzzles in real time and show you how I did them, and how to design puzzles using these, and my thought process on, where to put things, how to design a puzzle from front to back, and we'll design maybe like 3 to 5 puzzles for a zone, based on a mechanic that I design off screen. So, yeah. I think people might like that as a resource to be like, hey, how do I design puzzles? And I'll be like, well, you start here, you end here, you have obstacles in between, and this is how I personally develop. Yeah, since a lot of people find puzzle making quite difficult, and you can sort of, I can teach you, I can show you through my thought process and how I design puzzles, and saying everything out loud, and then hopefully that VOD will be useful. You always have to copy an existing puzzle, even though you're good at solving it. Yeah, you are good at solving them. I did see that. Yeah, hopefully, if you see me creating some of these, then you can sort of use some of the techniques that you see in real time when I'm creating one to sort of create your own. Because once you get the hang of it, it can be quite cool. And I wanted to create something recently, like Prayer on the Hill, because I hadn't created a puzzle game in a long time, but I wanted to create something that's to be, I can still make puzzle games, And Kai knows this, that if anything, the design of the puzzles is probably one of its strengths. So I'm like, okay, I would love to be able to. I would love to teach that. I'll make a video about it. Yes, those puzzle muscles, indeed. I'm not the best puzzle designer in the world, but I am pretty. I'd say I'm pretty good at it. It's one of my strengths. Lord Jimbo. Oh no, it's Lord Jimbo. No. Oh no. This is where he ran to, huh? Lord Jimbo, no, this is the person who was kidnapping us. Well, basically, we were arranged marriage with him and we hated it. Hehe. You do realize I have eyes and ears around Corona, right? You sound like trouble. I get rid of troubles. What do you want? Huh, so these are the men you left me for, you dirty wench? Oh, no. Kai says the puzzles balance the story really well because you're experiencing emotions of varying degrees and then you've got to lock in. It's a nice combination. Yeah, I felt like what I wanted the hill to be was a meditation hill. Like, it's like, oh, I have to think of going up this hill. And the process of doing the puzzles was almost like trying to figure out the grief in your mind. That's my highfalutin explanation of it. But yeah, that's just how I thought it might work. The past came to haunt the new start. This is true, Star. This is true. This is the past. So these are the men you left me for? Oh no, just call her that again, I'll break your jaws. Being vague because Starmage hasn't played. Yes, thank you very much. Meditation House sounds like a perfect descriptor indeed. Yes. Lord Jimbo, how dare you threaten me? Don't you know who I am? I don't recall. Never heard of you either. But I'm sure you shouldn't be known as the guy we thrashed. Why you? Oh dear. Hey, you think I forgot when you threw a bottle at my head, wench? I'm wearing a full body armor now to protect that. Goblin slaves, get him. Yes, my lord. Okay. Oh, I didn't heal my MP. Oopsies. Hopefully we'll be fine. Let's increase our attack and magic. Gladiators will. We don't need rations right now. We're good with just going X through. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Good. Evil Eye. Oh yeah, we'll be more than fine. There. Ooh, critical. Nice. Creates a shield for all eyes. Nice. All eyes. X through. Steel. Osmosis. Why not? Lucky stars. X through again. They did 0 attack on me. I think we might win. Combustion. X through. Wow, critical. Steel. Yay, he's going down. Jimbo, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jimbo. Hopefully. Ah, that's enough, Lord Jimbo. You do not own me. Why? What could these barbaric men do for you that I can't? I'm rich. I own many lands. That's true. I've changed my mind. He's rich. He owns many lands. I love him now. No, sorry. Just kidding. He's awful. You can do more than that. You can do more than be rich. Well, they don't treat me like property like you do. Listen, I don't care how much vise you have, but if you're going to be abusive to those you deem beneath you, then it doesn't matter. She's kind of right. The goblin slave admitting she's right. Silence. Ah, fine, go then. Let these filthy men defile you for all I care. I don't take you. Oh, wow. Jimbo, you evil. I hate you. I'm sorry for joking about liking Jimbo. He's awful. We're out of this crap hole. I said we're out. Right away, my lord. Goblins, you don't need to serve him anymore. You can come with us. He's a creep. He's awful, isn't he? He's truly terrible. Caleb's move has been upgraded to hero stand. We're just upgrading our loved one. Sorry for all that trouble, guys. We're a team, Myrrh. We look out for each other, so no worries. Yeah, we're better off resuming this expedition with no baggage dragging us down. A shame. He would have made a good breakfast. Hey, Ragnarok. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm playing some games from Anew Start, the RPG Maker Game Jam, or rpgmaker.net. How are you? Hopefully you've been doing well. Yeah, this is a good game. It's by Starmage. It's called Her Heart Anew. Thank you, guys. Let us proceed. Very nice. I think we're pretty strong. We don't really need to grind too much right now. We should be fine. Found one magic juice. Ah, this diagonal movement is saving me. You lived? I mean, great to see you, brave adventurers. You guys still think I'm being paranoid? As long as you got the whiz. No need to grind. Yep. Really? Yeah, you lot are quite silly. Now, interested in my whiz? I am, actually. Let's get the Rod of Ages. The Robe of the Wise. Let's get a Brigandine for this one on the right. Some mithril armor. Now let's equip here and see Rod of Ages. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, Robe of the Wise. Nope. Steel armor. Anything better than steel armor? Ooh, maybe the Brigandine. Oh, the mithril armor. Yeah. That's quite nice. Twitch put me in an ad break and didn't even bother playing ads. That's quite funny. Oops, I don't want silver ring. Oh man, sorry about that for you, Nova. It's kind of funny. It's like, here, have a break. For nothing at all. Hopefully you're having a great day today. I'm actually, this has been a good stream. I'm feeling quite up, feeling quite nice, motivated. Okay, I think that's it. That's good. But it denies me more Precious Benny content. Oh yeah, that's the sad part. Indeed, indeed. Alright, is this a boss? Ah, it's a ghost. Come ghosts or monsters, there's no backing down, my lady. Oh no, what? What happened there? That was so sudden. He just collapsed. Oh, I need to replenish my MP before this fight. That should be fine. Oh, these guys are actually kind of hard. Yeah, pretty intense. Okay, I might okay, if we die here, then I'm gonna try restarting with, oh no, with some MP. Oh my goodness. Okay, just as I was saying Starmage games are easy, this is not easy. Whoa. Total player kill. That was fast. That was super fast. The game said, really? Easy? And that's a true game over. That's not even a scripted battle scene. I just got owned. Cool. Alright, so we know what's up there. Magic powder. So at least we have some magic going. And we might need to level up before we go, but I'm going to try once more and see if I get owned yet again. I'll be more careful. You only played 2 Starmage RPGs last year for the game jam. I remember them being pretty punishing near the end. Oh, okay. I was thinking that the ex-husband who was looking for us was going to be the tough one, but they weren't at all. Okay. Okay, so we're taking a hero stand. And then we'll go X through. Okay, yeah, if we can get quickly on them, then we should be fine. Synergy, yes. Okay, we're doing much better now. Combustion. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was crazy. Judge both your entries for the game jam. Oh, that's right. I do remember that one. Yes. We both played that. It was very, very cool. I like both of them. Prowling Slash. Hope that game jam will be annual. It might be, Ram. It might be. Not to tease anything, but it might very well be. Yeah, it was a lot of people judging things, Starmage. So I don't blame you for not catching everything. Oh, but you were in a lot of my streams, so you caught a lot of my stuff, didn't you? I can't remember if you caught both of my games. I think you might have. Both times I played your games during the RM Game Jam. Boom. Coup de grace. Coup de grace, I think. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Whoa, I can't believe we're at one of the Lair of Ezul's entrances? You did check on Benny's streams, but I think discovered Nova's Twitch late. Oh, I see. Yes. Turn-based battles are a puzzle. They're certainly puzzle-like. Like the way that I'd see most puzzles are they're with a start and a finish, and there are obstacles in between. And it usually has a tendency to be more deterministic. That is, it's what's it called? Not much randomness. That's what I'd say for a puzzle. It's usually not as much randomness. You can have randomized puzzles, but it's usually something with a beginning and an end state and obstacles in between that cause you to be befuddled while trying to find how to get to that end state. And usually it's like engaging to the mind. Yeah, so I think turn-based battles, they can have puzzle elements, but mostly they are quite open-ended and not very deterministic. Yeah, they're not deterministic, so they're not really as puzzle-ish. The way that you sort of define things would be like tick the boxes, and how many boxes does it tick to define that thing? That will say how puzzly it is. That's my view on it anyway. Didn't live stream all the games, but I did highlight one of yours. Not sure about Benny's policy on links. Link it if you want. Link anything in the chat. As long as it's not malicious, I don't mind links in the chat. Go ahead. I would so love that, Nova. Thank you so much. Yes. Go ahead and link. Well, I can't believe we're at one of the Lair of Ezul's entrance. However, it's getting late. We should rest up to make sure we're fully energized. Yes. After we got owned that past time. Another, we love a campfire on a beach. I could use a night swimming right about now. Sorry. Caleb laughs like Titus, I think. And say hello to the piranhas? No thanks. I bite harder than them, I assure you. Oh dear. They are freaked out. This is probably one of the reasons why I didn't date Neo. He's a bit freaky. He does some, he says some stuff. Maybe saving VODs is a good idea. I've been bullied to do that lately. Yeah, it could be a good idea. I just don't do it because I don't like work. There is this one thing that I used to bring all my Twitch VODs over to YouTube in one go, but it was just expensive. Vault by Commander route. But yeah, some of them do it automatically. And I'm like, whoa. To have it done automatically is kind of crazy. Like having a tool do it for you. So I'm like, oh, interesting. Oh dear. This is the first time I've seen Caleb take his armor and shirt off. The sight of the scars on the rocky... Starmage? The sight of the scars on the rocky surface of his body somehow reminds me of the forgery back in Semal. Oh. Rough. uh, uh, rough. He did. And hard. There's a wound on your back. You should have let me heal that sooner. Nothing in romance like, you know, trying to heal each other's wounds and stuff, you know. That's always the thing. Wanted to look impressive first. Just let me heal that. You know, when we reach Ezul's lair, it's gonna get worse. I know. If something happens in here, I need you to run. I'm not leaving you. And look, it's funny because they're doing this sitting opposite each other while these two are just looking in silence at the fire over here. Stubborn. Then fight beside me. You're not the girl who ran anymore. You're the woman who chose to stand here and face greater challenges. And if we survive this, I don't know what's next for me. And I'd like to see what you choose next. Oh, Myrrh's move is upgraded to Restoration Plus. He's just witnessing PDA, yeah, awkwardly. It's great. It's time to rest. I like, you know, because it's an event game, but like, it is nice to have the ones where they do, let's have a thing together, and then, you know, there's sitting over here, and there's two sitting over here, and then you just have a little private conversation. But it does work better when there's bigger parties, you know, where you get the chance sometimes to be alone with someone. Party is well rested. Although that might be a little, you know, I don't know. This is it, everyone to Ezul's lair. Yeah, we're well rested. We're ready to go. Hopefully we won't get owned like last time. Ooh, this is creepy. Oh my god, it's a whole labyrinth in here. If we're done with our quest, we can study the writings on the wall together if you want, Myrrh. Nah, she's good. Wait, is Caleb jealous? Blushes. Alright everyone, let's focus on finding the ruby eye. Now I do want to know, Starmage, did you do some customization of like these dialogues based on which one you chose? Because if so, very cool. It means there's basically 3 games in here. Play it 3 times, once for each option. I should put it on file 1 as well. Diff lovers have different convos. That's cool. I like that. And different skill upgrades. Nice, nice. It's a good way to go about it, I think. Ooh. I will say, I like this sprite in particular. That's pretty cool. The Joker one, the Jester. Prowling Slash. Here is Stan. X through. Synergy. The Jester is really cool, one of the faves. Yeah, I think it's the perspective that makes it look really good. They're like leaning, but they're leaning sort of into it, and they've got their little, the sleeves are like flying in the air, and that's quite fun. I think it's also the shading is quite nice palette. It's got a nice palette, the pink and the darker. It just looks really nice. It creates a sense of depth and stuff. I'm imagining like I'm like a good at explaining visual art, but I'm not. Someone like Arcane, for example, would be a good person to analyze visual art in that way. I will just say a minor thing. Because of this, like, it's nice to have at least a little tiny light around you in a dark map like this, at least in my opinion, so you can at least always see the outside of your character as you would if you were walking around this place, to see and feel the edges of your own body as you're walking through. Dispel Herb. Nice. Oh, I wonder how we open this. Oh, we just go up to it. Should make the darker parts more translucent. I actually don't think it's that bad to have the dark part Starmage, just to have a little tiny halo around your character, like very tiny, just so you can see your character only, nothing else, not even the square next to you. That can simulate being in the dark, like, and not knowing what's next to you, because then you'll still bump into like monsters, you know. So Yeah, character only. That's what I would think. It's not necessarily. It's not be all and end all, but that would just be my point of view. Because then you can have the dark blacks where you don't like your character. The main thing about having pure blacks is that you emulate what your character sees, which is you can't see that area at all, you know. So that's like a functional thing of indicating your character doesn't see that. And yeah, so you don't need to up the translucency of that because they can't see. But as long as you can see around your body, because that's what you can usually see and feel, and as you go through. So you guys, thank the heavens. For what? Well, for one, I get to do more business with you, and second, finally you can get rid of those monsters. Aye. Anyway, back to business. Interested in anything? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I got a rune pickaxe. I got a dragon long sword. A molten... I can't come up with another joke. Elemental cloak. Dragon armor. Where you dragging that armor? There you go. That was free. I go optimize. I'm just going to optimize because, you know, optimize is fun. I haven't done optimize until now, but let's do it now. And maybe I'll sell some equipment, you know? Why not? Boom. Oh yeah, and those are weapons, and sell the equipment as well. Now we have a lot of money. Oh, the captain vest. We should have one of those for them on the right there. Okay, captain's vest. Or Neo. Stuck up in a potions like it's Doomday? Yeah, that's a good idea actually. I wasn't thinking of doing that, but what else am I going to spend the money on? I'm guessing that because this is the final. I'm guessing this is the final. Well, we've already got quite a few. I haven't been using them, the items. You know what? I'm gonna save my Visey for when we get to our new land, because it'd be nice to have some Visey when we get to the new place. Final dungeon, yeah. You know, you know, it's good to have some savings so you can invest. But then, you know, I probably won't need it too much. But if I do, you know, I can always come back and buy some more. That's what I've discovered. You must be guarding something precious, eh? Ooh, quick wind. Let's do no rations. Hero stand. Actually, we'll do rations for all. Why not? Because we need to heal Neo. And then combustion into the Sleipnir. And then synergy. Oh, we got Calum on TP 100. Steel. Oh, okay, we need to revive. Synergy. Evil Eye. Oh no, again? Sacred Powder. Restoration on Zoran, why not? No, not Neo. We brought them back to life though. Yay, they're back to life. It was the love of Myrrh that brought him back to life. Coup de grace. Into the moves, we got Skull Smash. Yeah, they're back. We're back, baby. We're back. Arcane Finale. Wow. That's pretty intense. I haven't seen that one before. We'll do that. Wow. Arcane Finale. Oh, almost. Prowling Slash. And then No rations needed, so we'll just do that. Axe through. Yes, we did it. That's nice. A yodel hee, hodle hee, hodle hee, hodle hee. That was exhausting. Maybe we should rest here for a bit. I'm not against it. Haha. Haha, great story, Mark. Myrrh, I managed to cook a hearty meal over the fire. I want you to try it. See, short zones work really well, because then you can have like a full-on, almost like RPG, full-on thing with like several zones. Because you just sort of breeze through them and it feels like you're having a full journey, you know? It's quite nice. And that's what a lot of, you know, event entries should do. They should strive to have a little bit of a quick pace, you know? Myrrh, managed to cook a hearty meal over the fire. I want you to try it. And I say that even knowing that my entry is not super quick paced, but I think it's decent. I have several zones. I have 3 zones. Starmage says, a journey. Yes. This is true. You made all this? I like this track. Gladiators don't survive on pride alone. This is delicious, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Caleb is Zidane, basically. Is it Zidane? No, Titus. Yeah. This is delicious, thank you. I wanted to give you something before tomorrow. Myrrh, when I first met you, I thought I needed to protect you. Although the catness of it is... The catness? Hunger Games? The cat boy ability of it is very Zidane, actually, isn't it? Because Zidane is a cat boy, right? I don't know. Somewhere along the way you became a reason I fight. Oh, Caleb. I can't now for some reason I can't stop thinking about the fact that Caleb is like Caleb, but with an M. Oh, Caleb, can't believe it, Caleb. It's probably a real name. I don't want to own you, I don't want to cage you. Well, that contrasts with my previous relationship quite well, because they wanted to cage me and own me. I want to stand beside you for as long as you have me. Equality. We're all about equality. If you'll allow it, I would spend my life protecting your right to choose your own path. Well, yep. So the thing that works with that story-wise is that she was forced into something that she didn't like. Benny Law? Oh? Is it? I can't remember. I can't remember what I said. But Caleb is like providing a story alternative to what she was forced into. She was forced into indecision. She was forced into being robbed of her right to choose her own path. But Caleb is providing that, and of course, that's exactly what she needs. And she's been enjoying. Oh yeah, Myrrh's passed. Sorry, yes. Oh, you already have. Then let me continue. Myrrh and Caleb are now permanently affected by wolven embrace. Oh, hopelessly romantic. They are in a permanent wolven embrace. It's time to rest. Party's well rested. Curtains are up, comrades, let us go. Oh, that last part? Curtains are up, comrades, let's go. That it said Caleb, but it had Neo's face. Yeah, it had Neo's face and it said Caleb. Yeah, that was just that one last bit. That's the only bug I've seen so far. Yeah, that's one of the easiest things to get wrong, right, Starmage? I know it for real, because you have to. It's so easy to get, to make mistakes. Guys, is this the Ruby Eye? According to the citations and its descriptions, it is. Whoa, this is worth all the trouble after all. It is indeed. Huh? Yeah, name tags, it's just so easy to do the wrong one. Oh, look, it's a goblin. What do you want? Oh, it's Gabe. Oh, I see. You made Gabe the thing. That's what you're being like. You're being a little bit tricky when I said, oh, you like to have the merchant in there, Yeah, but then this is like an actual little twist of the merchant being. You really like the merchant being sussy elf. What I want from you is for you to surrender that artifact to me. We all saw this coming, but it's still a matter of hilarity. At least you got the wares. Ha ha ha. You think this is funny? The artifact. Keep missing changing the dialogue box. I'll be halfway through dialogue and suddenly the box is blue. I'm like, go away. Yeah, you have to... This is one of the things about game dev and like art in general. You have to create a process for yourself that is really consistent. But you do it as you go and you don't really know what it is to start off with. But you're like, oh, now I need to do that. You're like, oh, I need to change my dialogue boxes. And you're like, but I need to ensure that they're all the same, that they're all the correct name. How do I do that? You're like, okay, maybe I should do this. Okay, maybe I should put the name, but then the name box first every time I create the thing. Or maybe I should create a default message box and then copy and paste it in. What you can do, I didn't realize you can copy and paste from different projects. That's a new thing with, I don't know if that's new with MV and MZ, but I know you could do it with MV and MZ where you can copy something from another project straight into yours. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. So you could you could just create like I don't know, a template map is a good one where you're like, hey, this is what my message boxes look like. But yeah, it's so easy to just make a mistake, right? So you just have to keep, refining your systems. And I still haven't got, like this time round with Prayer on a Hill, I wrote it all in a Word document. Oh, I can show you it. Where's my Prayer on a Hill Word document? Or the dialogue one. Yeah, the dialogue. Is it this one? Ah, yes. So what I did was, I made it so that, because sometimes you don't know whether it's going to fit inside the box. So I put it in the correct font, and I made it so that I typed it out, and I typed it into the message box, and then I went like, okay, what is this? This is like 17, 16. It ends with clouds, but that's too far for the maker. So I made it like, I was like, 17, and then I wrote it all in here, because I find it easier. And I just copy pasted it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, intro cutscene. Tell the tale of a man who yelled, and the clouds fell on the rocks. Blah blah blah. So I have an outline down the bottom, and then I just have it and I have it in my mind. There's another one in here with all the Prayer on the Hill stuff. Here it is. Document. See, originally I was going to have it pushing Mother up the hill in a cart. No, that's not what I ended up doing. I know there's some form of ascent and letting go. Why do we push things up hills? I never quite answered that. And then it's like, I don't know. I just have some snippets. And you don't have to go. I don't want to go. You have to. See, it's like at the sub-trash down on Wembley. I'm like, it's not like modern day in the game anymore. Kai will know this, but it's like no one in my game would say sub-trash down on Wembley because it's not. But at one point it was like you try different ideas and you're like, my father used to tell us how to live, and I enjoyed that. Like all these stuff. I saw it sudden, so I'm trying to find these ideas and trying to find what works, and I'm like, okay, dialogue snippets, the myth. And the stuff like this, and then I'm like, the gameplay, the themes, and stuff like this, and things like that, whatever. And then it's like, okay, let's go. Let's try and craft this together, and then try and type this all in here. I basically typed all of this in one go. And then and then they made it to the thing. So it's quite fun. So much of it is so much easier than straight up coding, but some of it bugs me. Yeah. The fonts, it gets annoying. It's just like having a little process, Good luck dealing with whatever. Oh, and thank you for taking care of those monsters for me. Ciao. No, he's getting away. Guys, let's move to more pressing matters. We got this, guys. On guard. Things like that. Moves. And then, It's a shield. Nice. New steel. Wow, we got a dragon here. Distributes rations. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we can't. We oopsie daisy. All right, we don't want that. In MZ, is editing events easier, or is it still the copy, delete, paste method? It's not good for my anxiety. Yes, yes, it is a sick dragon as well. Yes. Yeah, there's different methods. Like there's there's just different ways of doing it, and you have to sort of find your own way. Like you can create common events that do the same thing for every type of, like you can create a an event that gets called by the same, but you know, it's hard to explain, but it's, yeah. MZ does have more quality, yes, quality of life. Well, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. Good quality of life. Skull smash, boom. And then coup de grace. And then combustion. You look up some videos. Yes, good idea. It's like a combination of, like, you know, looking at videos and trying some stuff and doing this and doing that and feeling like you're going nowhere and pushing through anyway. And sometimes you feel like you're not making progress, but the not making progress is actually you making progress, and it's just, yeah, it's a very interesting, you know, journey. The vid hunting, so real, yeah. It's funny because I learned it so long ago that I can't remember what it was like to look up vids for this, but a lot of this I learned the hard way, I think, which means I had to learn longer. There's so many good resources out there, you know. I enjoy the actual event making in general, it's just if I gotta go back and add something. Oh yeah. There's ways to avoid, like, oh there we go, dragon done, yes. I'll enjoy this cutscene actually before I go on about it. Nice. Well, that's that. No artifact and guild rewards for us. Sigh. But yeah, there is a lot of copy pasting, and sometimes you can do a lot of that, and then sometimes you can reduce the amount of repetitive work you have to do. That's all I guess I had to say. It's there's techniques, you know. Look at the bright side. We managed to beat Ezul himself. That's reward enough to me. It's a shame that we came all the way here, just for the artifact to be stolen by some shopkeeper with blinking powers. I had a good laugh or two at least. Haven't had that in years. How are you guys so chill about this? To be fair, sulking around won't do us any good either. As much as I hate it, dang, if only I acted sooner with my suspicions towards that guy. As you said, there's no point in sulking around. How about this? Let's all grab the trinket that we got along the way and go our merry way to the tavern. All the foods and drinks, my treat. Oh, Calum, I chose the right one. You'd really do that? Of course, I'm in a good mood. We just beat Ezul after all. I suppose there's no harm in a little bit of indulgence. Might remedy the sour in our tongues. Well, I've never been into a tavern before. Singing, dancing, booze and food? I don't see the appeal, but sure. Are you kidding me? That sounds fun. Maybe the guild reward is the friends we made along. Yeah, of course it is. Wow. What are we waiting for? Let's go. At the small lot in Gamade City. You're hammering it wrong. Hey, I'm a gladiator, not a carpenter. Oh, is this a special ending because of the option we chose, Starmage? I believe it is. Don't you worry, I'll have this house built for us in... Oh, he's building a house. Oh my goodness, this is so romantic. Yeah, sure. I'm happy that you chose this life, haha. And I chose you, haha. Special lover ending, yeah. Nice. Corona Guild. Here's the ruby eye, Madam Guildmaster. Oh, you have it. Let me inspect it then. Is it fake? I'm sorry, but upon further inspection, this is dragon egg. What? But my rewards. We're not exactly looking for dragon eggs right now, so we'll hold out on giving rewards until someone can get us the ruby eye. No, that's impossible. All my efforts go to waste. Hoo hoo hoo. Oh no. On the bright side, you have a pet baby dragon now. Hee hee hee. Someone please kill me now. At the Lair of Ezul. They took the egg. I apologize for our incompetence in protecting your child, Lord Ezul. That wasn't my child. That was an ordinary dragon egg I used as bait. Ha ha. Foolish mortals. They'll never find the real ruby eye. Oh no. You're a genius, my liege. I don't plan on making things easy for these adventurers. Ezul, you clever. Very cool. Wow, these credits look really great in this font. This font looks great. Look at that. Graphics, Koji, Moonbow, audio. Nice, nice. Atelier. Testers, Berry B. Hey, Berry B. I know Berry B. And Jaeyeon. Thank you for playing, Starmage. How beautiful. And it is nice to have the music for the credits, you know, smooth into the title. That's not very usual for an RPG Maker game, I think. But that's great. Thank you, Starmage. What a great game. A fun adventure. We went on a few topics off topic, but we talked a lot about RPG Maker, about its community, and so much, you know, and that's really special. And this game itself is really cool as well. And there's two other endings for the different lovers, and that's awesome. Well made, well polished. I'll probably write a little review because I'm writing reviews for all the Anew Start entries, and I'll try and remember what it felt. Yeah, it was very lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, and to answer your question, Kaipa, yeah, there's something called common events, which Starmage knows, and it makes things a lot easier for copy-paste stuff, right? Starmage, how good are you with common events? Do you use a lot of them, or do you use... I reckon you'd use a lot, wouldn't you? Yeah, they're quite good to use. It puts repetitive, you know, actions into these little things that you call, and they're very good. You have many, yes, and you sort of build your common events over the years. So that's something that's good to get into. You like the quick events, but you'll learn more. Yeah, it's just a place, you know how you copy paste a lot of events for like a chest, but then if you want the chest functionality to be the same in every single chest, you just put it into a common event and then you call it there, and then when you change it in the common event, it changes for every chest. So it's a central place for the code where you want it duplicated, like across many different things. And you can have it like you can make a common event for show portrait or something. And every time you want to show the portrait, you just call that common event and it will do that thing. So it's just like it's calling some command, a string of commands from somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, you use common events for action sequences? Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, the battle core does. Cool. Yeah, but that's a bit more advanced, but it's one of those things that you're thinking, oh, well, I have to copy and paste forever. No, you won't. Well, for some things you will. Yeah. But even for like show message, I know Narcotis, for example, has created a system where he inputs all his dialogue into in a notepad text file using a specific format, and then he gets his project to read from that file. I think it might be a JSON actually. So he reads all his dialogue externally from a text file that he edits because he's a programmer and he loves that kind of thing. I will never do that, I think. But there are ways to make it so that, for example, you could spell check across your entire project, whereas in this you don't actually. It's really common for Holy Code. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. People don't usually do it in RPG Maker because I'll be honest, RPG Maker is a lot for like people who don't want to program. And even though I program, I don't really want to program that much. Anyway, that was Star.